Hello everyone. Today's my topic is banking customer. There are various two types of customer. First, I will introduce what do you understand by customer. Customer of a bank is a person who is maintaining an account in his own name or in whose name the deposits are maintained. But we can divide it into two parts. Number one, general types of customer, and number two, special types of customer. We know only a person, a simple person or individual person who maintain his account in bank account, then it's known as general customer. But the special customer is these are some special features and some special categories. So these are not special types of customer. These can be number one, minor, married woman, drunkard, lunatics, partnership firm, joint account, joint stock company, illiterate person, cooperative societies, trustees, etc. These can any type of one. So I will discuss the above. Number one, minor. Minor are those persons, those who are less than 18 years old. So therefore, a special type of banking customer, minor can be special type of customer. And the next, a minor has to have a parent or guardian to help them open a bank account. A minor can open his or her account, but by the help of their guardian or their parents. A minor can borrow money, they can borrow money, but most often needs a co-signer such as a guardian or parent. A minor in most banks cannot be appointed as a trustee of any account. This is the restriction for minor. And now the second one, lunatics. Lunatics means a person of unsound mind cannot make a valid contract. So the bankers should not open an account in the name of a person of unsound mind, but a customer may become lunatics after opening an account with the bank. Means if a person became lunatics after open an account, then when bank came to know about his lunatics, so he can closed his account or suspended his account when the government, when the law is not declared a simple person, then he does not become a simple person, and so that's why he cannot his open account. Only if he can open his account only by the help of guardian or their guarantor. And next, married woman. A married woman can enter into contract and bind her personal or separate estate. A banker may therefore open an account in the name of a married woman. And there are some cases in which her husband is responsible for her loan. For example, if she will take the loan about the daily essential things, so that's why in that manner her husband will responsible for that. If her husband is for the consent of her husband, if her husband is agree for that loan, in that manner her husband is responsible for pay that loan. And if the necessary requirement of her lady, of her woman, then in that condition also her husband is responsible for pay her loan. Otherwise only married woman is responsible for her loan. Next, illiterate person. An illiterate person means a person who can't sign his name. While opening an account of such a person is unavoidable, the banker should obtain a such person who is illiterate, can open his or her account. And for obtaining his account, he will give her left thumb impression while he or she will open account form. He or she will give her or his left thumb impression, and for a specimen signature card in the presence of an authorized bank official. And number 2, details of identification marks should be noted on the account opening form and specimen signature card. His or her identity is also mentioned in that opening form and specimen signature card. And number 3, at least 2 copies of photograph duly attested by any account holder or authorized bank official. His or her latest photograph is mandatory. So in that manner, illiterate person can also open his or her account. And the next one is drunkard person. Drunkard person if the drunkard person can open his or her account. A drunkard is a person who is so toxicized to be incapable of understanding the nature and effect of a contract upon his interest. Drunkard person, in general manner, a drunkard person cannot open his or her account, but if any guarantor takes the guarantee of that person, in that manner he or she can open his or her account, because if he or she will not pay his loan, then in that manner his or her guarantor will responsible for that and he will take the responsibility. A contract entered to a drunkard person is void. This is not valid, or this will not valid. It is advisable for banker to not allow a drunkard to start an account in his name. Then next, partnership firm. A firm's account should always be open in the name of the firm and not in the name of the individual partner, because a partner does not have authority to open a bank account on behalf of the firm in his own name. In partnership, there is they are known only as the partnership firm name. Combined account is open not for separate basis, but it's only open by the partnership firm base, and all the partners will naming their name, their addresses and other information to bank, provide to the bank, their addresses provide to the bank, and they will mention whose partners are responsible or operate their accounts also mention, and their acceptance is also mandatory for this. The next, joint stock company. Joint stock company is an artificial person and it has a separate legal entity. So a bank account may be opened on its own name. A joint stock company may either be a private limited company or a public limited company. Next, joint account. A joint account is an account which is opened by 2 or more persons jointly. It's simply a joint debt. Such an account is opened by them for the convenience of the operation of the account as well as for the withdrawal of money after the death of any one of them. The difference between joint account and partners account is this. In joint account, it is not mandatory that those persons are the customers of the bank, but for joint account 2 persons are necessary and they both or any one of them operate with bank. But in partnership firm, there are more than 2 persons is required, and this account is open for the name of partnership firm, and all the partners will sign in their opening account form, and this is mentioned, or this is the consent of all the partners who will responsible who partners are operate bank account. So this is requirement for the requirement of the partnership account. And other types of customers, special customers are joint Hindu family can also be a special type of customer, and cooperative societies are also special types of customer, and trustees also special type of customers. So these are the special types of customers, and if you have any query or doubt, you can ask from me. Thank you.